Hey, so slight accident. I was not recording for some of Greg's combat stuff. Whoopsies. You'll hear my reaction to how happy I was in a few seconds. If you want the full summary of what was missed, just check in the description down below. Alrighty, let's get to it. Matt, have you been recording this whole time? Fuck, I have not been recording.
All we missed was everything that happened to Greg. Let's sum it up real quick.
Damn. I am going to ask for those characters again, probably in a separate text, because I'm going to want
So
to keep
there
track of them.
was three goblins, and he walked into a bar, and Greg was walking in the bar, and then they had like a little scuffle, and now you're friends. That's pretty much what I summarized.
Flip flop and Dougie.
And that was a summary from Rupert.
You won't chop, but not chop.
We just missed all the everything that Greg said.
That stinks. I got to do the stuff I wanted to do.
I'm so sorry, Tommy.
It's okay.
So, for those listening at home, we had a crazy shit thing happen where Greg was casting Smite, but it turned necrotic for a second. Oh boy, what could that be? Next, effectively, you now have Pigget as a animal companion, basically. So I'll let you use Flip Flop and Dougie on your turn to do stuff. They're basically like level 1 scrubs, but they each have their own utility, and I figured you could sort of strategize with them as your sort of mini army within an army.
Okay. If I tell them to do something, is that my turn, or can I have them be like their own things?
It would count like a bonus action would be to command them.
Okay. I can't command them separately. They have to be in unison.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. Sounds good.
But you can give them direction, say at the beginning of combat to do X, Y, and Z. You can send them ahead to say scout or ambush, etc. So treat them like you would treat a garrison of your own.
All right.
So moving on. Oh, and the other guy is just named Steve. I was here to make sure you didn't kill anybody.
Okay.
Next, after Critty McCrit Boy, we return back to the throne room. So Greg has just left the building. Caster Kizix, who's been here this whole time, decides to speak with Teodrin next to you, Bjork. Says, do you have any documents from the front lines, things that we could look through to kind of figure out what we're going to do, anything like that? And so Teodrin hands over to Kizix and Bjork these letters, and Kizix says to Bjork, son, let's try and strategize here, because I'm not sure what we're going to do now that Leopold is a fucking labyrinth. That seems like a lot. I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
Well, I have a couple ideas. One of them is mainly, it probably won't work considering it's a labyrinth. I'm not really sure if it's one of the labyrinths that the layout constantly changes on the inside. But that's something we'd have to test when we get there.
Okay.
I say flippity ball.
Hey, I mean, I'm going to try to come as prepared as possible for this. What do we know currently?
So I'm trying to think. Okay, so Quackers was summoned in Leopold. This was maybe 3 months ago. And then this whole release of the Abyss happened, which apparently was around the same time that this labyrinth popped up. He starts reading through the notes, kind of getting the dates all situated. Let's see what else. What do they know? There's a labyrinth. Anyone who goes inside doesn't come back out. Great. Stellar. What else? Shit, there's not a whole lot. Oh, shit. Oh, God. The outside is made of flesh. That's not great. I don't like that.
Wait, say that one more time?
Yeah, the outside of the labyrinth, and it seems like the walls and the floor are made of flesh, living body.
That's disgusting.
That's what I'm saying.
Where did... I don't even know. Is that all we know about this? Is that the walls are made of... Is it human flesh? Is it...
Well, here, and he hands you the notes. Give me an investigation check.
20.
Nice. All right, so you are looking through these letters. The way that the labyrinth is described, the consistency of it, it is black and red, pulsating. You can see that there is a description. There's a letter from one of the scouts that is talking about their night spent examining the labyrinth walls. So someone who either went in later or was not going in just yet wrote that they saw faces appear on the exterior of the labyrinth. So seems like it's uncertain whether, like, they're doubting their sanity. They're uncertain if they saw what they saw, but they noticed that there were faces that appeared if they stared at the labyrinth wall too long. And from your investigation, from what you can tell, and with Caster Kizik's help, it seems that the labyrinth itself might be demonic in nature.
Great. Would my mind buddy know anything about this?
You want to ask?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Does he know anything about a fleshy labyrinth by any chance?
Ask him.
Hey, buddy. I know it's been a... Excuse me, sir? Excuse me?
Hold on, I'm snoring. Shoo. I'm asleep.
Could you please wake up for a moment, sir? Just for like 2 minutes. You go back to bed after this.
Snore.
Okay, he's not going to be of any help. Awesome.
You want to try and do some more cajoling?
Cajoling.
Yeah, look it up.
Okay, convincing. Maybe I start making some annoying noises. You know, like that noise that Jim Carrey makes in Dumb and Dumber.
Can you make it?
How the fuck does it go? He goes like...
All right, do a performance check.
Okie dokie. Wow, nat 1.
Hey. He actually falls asleep. He's like, oh, just like the nursery rhymes I heard in the abyss.
Okay, I see how this is going to be. I try to save your life, and you just fall asleep on me. The one time I ask for help. Okay, I see how it's going to be. All right. So I guess this is just something we're going to have to investigate further into when we get to Leopold. So.
Well, I think, if memory serves, someone showed me that you had a demonology book or two from some professor guy you found in the Museum of Stuff. I don't know. Manny talks in his sleep a lot.
Somebody has it.
Job.
I can't remember if it's Wendell that's holding on to it or if we decided to store it in Manny's cloaca. I can't remember.
We'll just say that you
which.
have it available to you if you want to do some investigating there.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay. Give me one roll off the bat, and we'll see if it works. If not, we'll try again another time. We'll just take time to read through it.
What is it? A investigation check or okay?
You can do that, or a knowledge of history, lore, whatever. If you have more points in that.
Nah, those are not very good for me, but we'll see.
Okay.
Got a 19 though.
Hey, so you do a quick flipping through the book. This is where you saw the entry for Brock. So you sort of look through the list of demons that are recorded in here. And there's one that does stand out to you. It sort of looks like a blob of blackish red flesh. Definitely not like a gigantic labyrinth. But based on the description that you heard, it seems like this is maybe the demon or related to this demon. There is no name for it known. The only thing that you know of is that it consumes organic matter in order to grow. So it seems like there is potential for this thing to get bigger if it eats a bunch of flesh. So checks out.
Oh fuck. That's no bueno.
Yeah, your dad's reading over your shoulder. He says, well, that's a lot of flesh. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we're going to be adding to the textbook at some point.
Hey, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. We got to come up with a name for it at some point. That's pretty cool. We're like, what's his name? Darwin.
Who's Darwin?
He's a guy. He did research on stuff. He wrote in textbooks.
Oh, sounds like a smart guy.
You wrote it on the Beagle.
What's a beagle?
He wrote a dog?
What's up, dog?
I don't know. What's up with you? Fuck you. All right. Anything else that you want to do real quick before we move on to the next?
No, I'm good.
So, you have now figured out a little bit more about the labyrinth. Next up, Mark, it is your turn.
Wait, I rolled a 15.
Damn it,
Yeah.
fuck.
I'm fine.
All good.
Sorry, Caden.
It's okay. I'm gonna be real quick with this because we spent a lot of time on the last two. All right.
All right.
Aggressive as always.
Fuck. I rolled a 7 total. Do I have the intelligence to build a basketball court?
Wait, can I add to this? Can I help?
Can you give me the
yeah.
help action?
Yeah,
Greg
so-
had to give me the help action.
Advantage.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Second one. That was a 4 on the second one. Fuck.
Hey. You're
I was like, these people need a morale boost for the coming battle. I gotta teach them how to ball up.
you have a pack of like crayons that you're trying to
I'm
draw it out. Like the nice tapestry in the room.
He's lying on the floor with like a blue crayon and like trying to draw what a basketball court would look like. And it's a children's drawing.
I imagine you're kicking your feet back and forth as you're on the floor.
He's just trying not to think about his dad, so he wants to put everything to, because we're gonna be getting to that soon. So he wants to like just put that off for a little bit, do something fun.
Okay. The Duchess comes over to you, kind of looks over your shoulder at what you're doing, just says, "Hey, I can see that you're busy, but I did want to talk to you real quick. I just wanted to thank you for your help in whatever timeline craziness, and then also agreeing to help with our problems. You didn't have to come by and save the day."
Oh, you're welcome. Well, I mean, it's kind of all of our problem now, so it's just natural.
I guess. I just wanted to know, like, I don't know, why put yourself in this situation? Why do any of this?
To be honest, I don't know. It's just kind of the right thing to do. Also, I might die if I don't, so why not?
Oh, you mean like the whole world ending and whatever?
Yeah. Oh, but for the Santa thing, I mean, my friends were there. I wanted to help them out. I wanted to save Christmas.
Yeah.
I chopped someone's head off that night. It was pretty brutal. Me and Greg.
That's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, it was awesome. She was really annoying. It was very big person. I went, and he mimics the action.
Uh-huh.
Because he's so fucking stupid.
Do let's say just charisma check.
Oh fuck no. Please. This is the one. 12. Okay, wait. 12 plus 1, 13 total.
Okay. She kind of just smiles at you, like in an endearing and potentially condescending way.
Wait, Matt, can we do the bit we discussed real quick so that you can give me advantage?
Does Bjork see what's going on, like out of the corner of his eye?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Can I come up to Teddy and be like, "Man, you're really fumbling the bag here.
Huh?
I see how you're looking at her. I see how she's looking at you, and it's just not."
He's still laying on the ground with the fucking crayon.
What are you doing there?
Drawing blueprints.
Can I take it and rip it up?
Do an opposed dexterity check.
Oh fuck.
What do I got here?
3.
All right. I think I just beat that naturally.
Okay.
I got
yeah, you get the paper.
I rip this up in front of him and like,
Ooh.
you don't have time for this.
Ooh.
There's way more important things in life than
Balling,
whatever the fuck you're doing.
I need to ball.
To ball?
Balling.
Okay, that's not important right now. Right now, you could be getting with the princess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Grandpappy come up to this conversation.
Yeah, you were helping to design the fucking basketball court, so sure.
He's lying right
I
next
stand
to me.
up. I stand up. Show him the barrel of alcohol. It's like, this can help.
Oh, good.
It helps your confidence, buddy.
Do a Constitution save if you try.
Oh, that's all right. 21 total.
Yeah, it works in the perfectly right way. Gives you a little confidence boost. So I'll let you do that charisma check again.
Can I give him bardic inspiration as well?
Sure.
This
If he wants to
I'd
use
like-
it.
Okay, I'm gonna give him bardic inspiration, and by doing that, when he goes up to him, I'm gonna play the beginning of On Sight by Kanye West while he goes up to the princess.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Are you
okay.
good?
I got a
Well, your other roll was what, a 13, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, so 13 plus whatever Bardic.
picture of it.
So is it a D8?
It's a D8.
Teddy's life is so sad. Oh God.
I sure do hope my buddy Teddy's out there accomplishing everything he sets out to.
It says in the group chat, it's fuzzy, but you can see that it's a 1.
Okay.
Oh my
Did
God.
you do your D8?
D8? Okay, let me find a D8 real quick. I'll just roll with the thing. So I would add this to the 13, right? Or am I going off the
Yes,
nat 1?
the 13.
Okay, so 19 now. It's a 19.
Okay. Yeah, so she turns back around as she was walking away after getting your little pump-up session with Grandpappy and Bjork. And you can see, like, that she is endeared towards you. That because you are sort of a lovable oaf, that seems to be what she likes about you. So, yeah, you're in good graces with the Duchess.
Let's go.
I dap up Grandpappy.
Yeah.
Like we did a good job.
Before he falls asleep, Mona comes over to you, Grandpappy, and says, "Hey, do you mind a little walk and talk with me?"
I don't walk very much. I usually get pushed around in a barrel, but sure.
Well, I can push you in the barrel as I walk. Would that be okay?
Bjork, is that okay?
I could push you around in the barrel if you really want me to.
Kizix is saying, like, I thought you were going to read that book for me.
This is important. I saw how he looked at that lady.
It's fine. We could go alone. I can do this.
I kind of look defeated. Okay, I'll go look at the pictures. I'll figure out how to deal with this wall of flesh.
So, Mona begins to roll you down the hall. Oh, also the brawny guy in the cat helmet is walking behind the two of you. So, she asked, so I wanted to know, do you miss the village you grew up in?
I don't remember much of it. All I remember is the barrel from the town, and that's it.
Really? That's strange. I don't know, how long ago was that?
Oh boy. Probably hundreds of years ago.
Well, that'll do it, I suppose.
All I remember is floating in seas and the barrel and just drifting away.
So that barrel's kind of been with you all the time.
Yeah, it's the barrel.
Huh. Because it struck me that barrel seems to have some sort of, like, pocket magic to it. Like a bag of holding, right?
Yeah, sort of. You fit way more in this barrel than you think you can. There's a lot of people with famous signatures in here, apparently. I don't know many of them, but there's a lot of famous people, apparently, that have signatures in here.
Oh, anything that stands out to you?
Not really, but if you want to hop in, I'll hop out if you want to hop in and take a look.
Oh, that's fine. It smells pretty bad, and honestly, I'm just not that into it. I always thought that you grew up in Leafdale.
Oh, Leafdale.
Well, I don't know if you remember me, but I grew up hearing your stories around the campfire.
Like how I killed the dragon?
Do a history check for me. See if you remember this person.
It is a 9, and I have proficiency in history, too.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. It didn't strike you at first. There was something notable about her when she entered into the throne room before. She's wearing quite a bit of, like, elaborate makeup, kind of Hunger Games style, I suppose. But you do recognize a similar face, like a dwarven child with Coke bottle glasses sitting by the campfire in Leafdale, which you visited before, but you are not actually from that village. She says, do you have any new stories?
Stories, huh? Oh, that time we saved Christmas together, and everyone you see around here was going and slaying these people of Christmas. And I saved it by building the machine that actually turned off the magic for our Christmas savior.
Sounds just like one of your stories.
Oh yeah, we killed it. It was all me. Or wait, hear this. There was an invasion in the last town of Bjorkstown, and everyone thinks they saved the town, right? But I went off and killed this hairless werewolf and pummeled it to death with some of the other townsfolk. If I wasn't there, the entire town would have been dead and destroyed. That werewolf would eat everyone alive.
She begins to chuckle, like maybe you're getting the vibe that she doesn't quite believe your stories, that They're like tall tales, basically, that you were telling around the campfire. She goes, okay, hairless werewolves. That's the first time I've heard of such a thing.
Well, there was also this time where I slayed a second dragon. This time, with the sheer power of my barrel, I put the barrel on the dragon's head, and the dragon tried to breathe fire and burned itself to death.
Fuck yeah. See, that's what I love about your stories. They're just so over the top, I suppose. So, as she says that, you can see rolling in the barrel that you have merged into a courtyard garden within the castle grounds. So she actually rolls your barrel up to a windowsill that's a little bit off the ground, and she says, hey, do you mind giving me a boost?
Yeah, you could step up on top of the barrel. It hasn't broken yet.
Great. She starts climbing on top. She's a little bit away from the windowsill and says, do you mind just propping me up a little bit?
Yeah, I grab her feet and just go eh.
Okay, and she scrambled in through one of the windows in the castle, and then she sort of pops back out and holds her hand out to you. Just says, come on in.
How do I get
She's
up?
going to grab you and pull you into the room or through the window. Okay.
Sure, I'll follow random strangers around.
Right, she pulls you in.
Around.
She pulls you and, let's say, the barrel too up into the room. So you see what looks like a immaculate bedroom. Let's do either perception or investigation.
That is a nat 20.
Let's go.
Okay.
The alcohol is helping.
So you see that this is a guest room in the castle, one that is not used often, but has been used recently because it is the room of Francesca. You can see that there are a few bags as well as a elaborate vanity that has been redone in order to suit this person's needs. There are, I'm going to say, 2 bags in the room, and you see that Mona is clambering through one of the bags and pulls out a little scarab beetle pendant. Ah, yeah, I knew this would come in handy, she says to you. Do you want to know what this is?
I'm gonna be honest, not really.
What? Come on. Where's your sense of adventure? Your sense of intrigue?
Alright, tell me.
Come on, okay. She flips the wings up on the pendant, and a image appears on the wall. It looks kind of like a black spot. And then as she is manipulating the beetle, you see that the video is rewinding. She said, it's a little video camera that I set up. See, I know Francesca. We've gone back, a ways, and I just kind of want to see what she's up to. But I figure with this whole labyrinth thing, it's got to be something more. Something she missed. And I think this is it. And on the wall in front of you see what you would assume to be the city of Leopold. It is from Francesca's perspective, from what you gathered, especially with the investigation. This appears to be a gift that was given to Francesca that she does not know is actually a video camera. While wearing it, you can see what she was seeing. And the city of Leopold is pristine, normal, every day. You can see that Francesca was out in her garden tending to some of the flowers when out of the corner of Francesca's eyes, you see her whole body kind of turns as a figure is floating in midair above the city. It kind of looks like one of the clockwork soldiers that you might have seen before, but appears to be in a fancy robe and looks different, not gears or anything especially showing. It kind of looks like cyberpunk robotish. And you hear a voice coming from this figure as it is floating above the city. Says, your salvation is at hand. Many of you will die, but those worthy will continue on in a new world. Let the judgment begin. And before the feed is changed, you hear a rumbling coming from the center point in which this figure is floating above. There is screaming off in the distance that becomes louder as it becomes closer. Rumbling turns into a thunderous earthquake as a mound of blackish red, you would assume flesh, is like a tidal wave crashing down on people all around Francesca. You see she turns to run into her home / workshop, and there is a wardrobe directly in front of her. She says some sort of magical command, opens the wardrobe, and is looking into this room. She runs inside and closes the wardrobe behind her as she enters this castle. And then Mona says, "Oh, does that mean anything to you?"
I don't know. The fact that she ran away, why is she not worthy? Because I think I would be there, and I'd be worthy, and I think it would be fun.
I think you would too, honestly. You're a pretty cool cat, Grandpappy. Thank you for breaking and entering with me.
This was fun. I'm glad that I said yes to listening to your story. If the stories are boring to me, I have a short attention span, and then I fall asleep, and I go...
Listen, I took notes when you were telling stories. I'd like to say I'm a good storyteller.
Yeah, I think you learn from the best.
Bingo. Now let's get out of here before anyone finds us.
Yeah, roll me away.
Okay. So the two of you jump back out the window and roll back to the throne room. Who is next?
I think it's Rupert.
Rupee? Yeah, because you got a 1, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, Rupert, you are going to the... Well, okay. Where do you want to go with your cow?
I don't think Rupert really had a plan. He just kind of walked outside and was like, "Hey, let's just go for a walk."
Okay. Yeah, what do you want to do?
I think Rupert's just gonna think and look around at the city.
What do you think about?
It's been a weird ride, there, Rupert boy. I think he's talking to the cow as well as himself.
No.
Yeah, you weren't here for most of this, but yeah. Wizard robes, yeah. No wizards. Do I know any wizards? I know one. Are you a wizard?
Huh?
Are you a secret wizard?
Oh.
I don't trust you, cow, but you're alright. Alright, I think Rupert's just gonna make a perception check.
Sure.
Something.
You said something last time about speaking to animals.
Oh shit, I can do that. Right. It is the thing that I can do. Let's see what you gotta say there, buddy. Speak with animals. Oh, I can cast it as a ritual. So,
Well,
yeah,
say-
it'll just take me 10 minutes, and I'll just be able to speak with them.
Yeah, let's say that you're, walking along, like you said, looking out at the city, talking to the cow, with the cow just saying "Moo" for about 10 minutes until the spell starts to take effect.
What's your favorite color?
Mauve! Move,
There we go,
move.
it's gone through. Your whole deal, how come you can make ice cream? That's, like, weird.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. You got a history there, Rupert?
Cow stuff, I guess. I like
Yeah.
eating hay. Oh, and
That's
grass. Mostly grass.
Don't we all?
I'd say that to everybody, but it always comes out as moo. So,
Yeah.
can't really do any convincing there.
I'm semi-fluent in cow, but I only know basic linguisticals. Can't
Actually,
really
you did
read it.
pretty well.
Thank you.
It's nice to have a conversation rather than just mooing. Although, it's fun to moo. Have you tried?
Yeah, a few times. Sometimes I become a cow to pull whimsical scams on people, but it usually goes weird. I can only do it
shit.
for so long, so once I turn into this again, they go, "Oh, Jesus, what have I been milking for 2 hours?"
What have I been milking for 2 hours?
Do they ask you... just imagining one guy in the background with like a full glass being like, "Wait, that's not milk." Gross.
Yeah, I really feel bad about that one. I didn't think it would get that far.
Wow, and I thought giving people free magic ice cream was weird.
I didn't even know I could make milk.
I don't know if that was milk, to be honest.
Nah,
I don't know. Are you a lady?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, I guess neither am I, so...
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Huh. C'est la vie.
You know something, cow? I don't even think I know my name.
I thought you said your name was Rupert.
I think that. I remember saying Rupert, but as to who Rupert was, I kind of just hope it's me.
Oh, well, who else would you be?
That is a question I have been attempting to answer.
Have you ever thought about making up your own name? Just like trying something different? What about,
I don't know. I've been going for Rupert long enough. I think I like the sound of it.
Alright. I
But
guess so. Sorry, you're gonna say something?
no, I'm just thinking.
Thinking's hard. I usually just eat grass and try not to think.
That's the life there.
Yeah, I don't know. Would you ever want to be a cow full time?
No. I can't really explain why, but whenever I just kind of stay somewhere for so long, I get like an itching feeling in my back that it's something I'm supposed to be doing that I'm not. And then I just kind of keep moving.
I don't know.
I like the feeling of this group I'm in right now, so I'm gonna keep doing whatever that is. But I'm gonna have to see where this whole thing plays out for the Rootmeister.
Rootmeister. I don't know why, that feels weird. Anyway, I'm glad I'm around. Hopefully you keep me around. It's better than being locked up in a glass cage and making milk for, ice cream for strangers.
Well, hey, now you're not a stranger. 'Cause you're a pal.
You see this cow begins to cry a little.
Aw, Rupert gives the cow a hug in the middle of this public space.
Everyone looks. Moo.
Yeah, it's just been him talking to a mooing cow for a few minutes in the middle of town square.
I'm assuming you're mooing back.
Yeah,
Moo, 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 moo.
to each their own.
Do you want some ice cream?
I would love some ice cream.
Okay. All right, anything else you want to do?
I think that's it.
Next, Wendy.
Alrighty.
So, last we saw you, Francesca is going to help you make a magic cape. So, what exactly did you want her to do?
I was hoping that she could help imbue the robe that I'm wearing with this magical armor, basically.
Okay. Which robe was it, or cape?
I think I wanted to do it on just like my base robe and not the cloak for the manta ray.
Got it. Are you wearing it while she is doing her thing?
That depends on if she asks me to take it off or not.
She says, would you like me to do this? We can do this when you are wearing the robe. There's actually a question I wanted to ask you, if you don't mind being with me while I do my thing.
Oh yeah, no, I don't mind. I'm a pretty open book, so if you want to ask me questions, I'm happy to answer.
All right. So she takes out, sort of like on her hip is a spool of glowing thread. She takes a needle out from this spindle and begins to stitch into your clothes. She says, when you were giving your speech a moment ago, you had a question about a Chesto? Chesto?
His name's Siesto.
Siesto, yes. Who is that? I'm curious why, stopping the conversation to talk about someone no one's ever heard of was relevant. I'm curious.
Oh, well, I'm honestly glad that you asked about him. He's this wizard from my hometown, and he's so strong, and he was able to just do so many cool things, and after everything that went down between the Orange Giants and my people, he went out adventuring, and he was so strong, and he was so cool. And I remember hearing all these stories about him growing up, and now that the world might be ending, I think that he might be able to help us. I think that he might know some people. I don't know, but all I know is that he's one of like the strongest people from where I'm from.
And when did you hear of him last?
Oh God, I have no idea. It was ever since he left my hometown, and I don't remember hearing many stories of him. Not that I can remember, at least, after he left, but...
Cool people are definitely handy at the end of the world. What do you think he could do?
He was really, really smart, and he was always able to outthink people, so I'm thinking he might have some sort of strategy. He might be able to help us figure out how to defeat Quackers. He might be able to help us figure out what Quacker's name is. I don't know, but all I know is that he can help us. I hope in the bottom of my heart that he can help us.
What is your relationship to him?
Not really anything. I kind of just, back home, I wasn't really much of anything. I was kind of just like a fly on the wall. And he was so cool. He always had the spotlight and everything. So I never really got a chance to like chat with him and all of that. But I really, really respected him. And I always wanted to be like him.
I wonder, if you do not know much about this character, what do you think is the likelihood of contacting him and he might make things worse?
I don't know how much worse things can really get at this point. I mean, the world's kind of ending.
Speaking from my experience, magic users can be frightening for a multitude of reasons. In the wrong hands, magic can be impossibly scary. There was something I saw when I was fleeing from Leopold. I'm pretty sure a magic user did something to the city to make it the way it is. And as a magic user myself, I know what I am capable of. What do you think you are capable of?
I really don't know. All I want to do is just protect the people that I love and try to be as strong as possible. But I haven't been able to do that before, so I'm just trying my best now.
I believe you have good intention. Otherwise, I would not be helping you. It seems like you and your friends are trying to save the day, and I'm glad that I can help in any way that I can. I know that I do not have much now that I am on my own, but I'll see if there is a way to maybe send a message or find this person if you think that they might not be against us.
I don't know if they're against us. I don't know if they're for us, but how will we ever be able to know if we don't find out? What if he is the answer that could help save us? What if he's the answer that kills us? We'll never know unless we try and find out.
It's the latter of those two that I worry about. I know you, and it doesn't seem like you know this person very well. Even if they are powerful, they could be doing something for the worst.
What makes you think that they could be doing all of the bad stuff?
It's more that I am wary of magic at this point. If magic is capable of destroying everything, I guess I'm just scared.
I understand. I'm really, really scared too. I just want to make sure that my mom is okay and that all my brothers and sisters are okay. I just want to protect them and my friends. But I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't know. It's so hard.
Do you need a hug?
Sure.
Okay, she hugs you.
He starts to get choked up a little bit, but he pushes it back down.
Oh. She lets go and pulls on the thread, takes out a pair of scissors and just snips it and says, well, hopefully you're a little harder to kill now.
Oh, God willing, you know.
She smiles and pats you on the head. Run along, little scamp. Goodbye.
Wendell will run over, hug her leg really quickly, and then run away.
So, last thing. You all get back together again. You see that Teddy has rosy, bashful cheeks. You see Bjork studying his books. Grandpappy is a little bit dizzy from being rolled in the barrel for so long. Wendell is sporting his brand new improved robe. Rupert, do you come back with Rupert the cow?
Yeah, and so basically, there's two coops, and they're elevated a certain height. I drew it earlier, but I kind of threw it out, because, I don't know, I don't really think I'm going to need it. Pretty flawless drawing, though, if I do say so myself. It's pretty hard to mess up.
Brr. The cow is just nodding his head.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
You also see Greg come back into the room with a large figure in a trench coat.
Greg, who is that?
I wish I wrote down the name. Tiglet? I forgot the name.
I think you'd be
Tiglet.
great friends with them, Teddy. With that Tiglet over there.
What's up, Tiglet? How are you?
I don't like being called Piglet. That's not my name. It's not our name. Yeah, that's right.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Teddy, bend over. I'm gonna climb on your back.
What's their actual name? I
Teddy
forgot.
crouches down so that way Rupert can climb on top of him.
Look at this, huh?
It's just Tigget. There's no L.
Piglet? Damn it.
Let's play chicken. Let's chicken fight.
Guys, is there anything else that you want to take care of while we're here? Or do you think it's about time that we head over to the carnival and then to the labyrinth?
Did we get a rest? Did we get a long rest?
No, you were healed though. Steve, the cleric, healed you as well as the goblins.
Okay. I just want to make sure I want all my spell slots.
No, you got to do long rests.
That's not a thing. Don't have time.
If you want to just sleep overnight and then go tomorrow, there's plenty of rooms in the castle.
I was just thinking while we travel, we can take a long rest, right? I don't know how long it is to get there. It's like a day, right?
They'll take about, is it half day?
I think it's half a day, you said. I think you said it's a day to get, like, from each place, but the woods is, like, halfway.
That's okay. That's kind of what I was imagining. So yeah, you can get to the woods in half a day, but really, yeah, if you want to spend the rest of the night here, just relax and get back on the road tomorrow.
Maybe we should sleep here just in case, like, we have to fight on the road to the forest tomorrow.
Yeah, that's my suggestion. I don't know where you guys are at, but I would like to make sure that I'm 100% ready to go.
Knowing how much of a sponge Teddy can be, I want him to be at full health, and he is 6 points off of max HP. He's at 69.
Nice.
Hey.
Nice. Yeah.
I don't know where that noise is coming from, but I agree.
You're gonna love this guy.
Oh, we're friends
Dougie.
with the cow now, guys. I know you're gonna be happy to hear that one.
Moo.
He's so handsome.
Moo. All right, with that, we will end. You'll go to bed in one of the many guest rooms, and we'll pick it up where you are headed on the road to Sweet Woods.
Before we fully finish, I rolled an 18 on my charisma check. Can I ask the Duchess if I can bunk with her for the night?
Yeah. Well, how much did you roll?
I rolled an 18 total.
Okay, let's see how she does.
Is there a way I could somehow give him disadvantage?
No, to be fair, Rupert is on his back right now.
He's good with children.
Can I give a help
Let's
action?
give him He's like, yeah, I'm good with
Good with-
kids, as you
Rupert
can
is like
see."
looks like Rupert is the most disheveled person in this room.
All right, we'll say this. Teddy, how do you propose this to Teodrin?
Man, these beds seem kind of small. I'm kind of a big guy. Maybe you have a really big bed.
That was a great one, Teddy.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I heard Teddy snores a lot at night.
Is it a queen-sized?
Can I
I
roll
need a
for
big
cringe
bed because I
damage?
move around a lot, and sometimes I like to sleep as a horse. So anything is probably good for Rupert. If we're asking for room changes, because sometimes it's like the opportunity. Yeah, what's up, man? Is there a problem?
Stop. He fucking throws Rupert across the room.
Wendell casts Minor Illusion to make it seem like Teddy just let out the loudest fart.
All right, so
Wait, is it like 3v3?
It's
Like three people
3v.
watch?
This is like a 2v3 right now.
No, I'm helping my man Rupert's right now.
All right, what side is
You threw
fucking
me, that's
Greg
not
taking
nice.
in on this? We got the Riz PvP right now.
what was Greg doing?
I was gonna try to give him a help action, but I'm like losing my mind right now. I don't know if there's anything I can do.
All right,
I'm gonna cast my major image of Anthony Fortunato dancing and
Oh,
wagging
there we
his
go.
finger.
Had to come in at some point.
Wouldn't that help more than hurt?
Let's find it.
In my brain, she wants Anthony over Teddy.
oh. She realized, oh, it's an image. Whoops.
Is there any like water in the room?
Why are you guys
Sure.
trying?
Yeah, I'm
wanted
gonna
to
use safe
do-
water to put the words "smelly" behind Teddy.
Oh, Jesus. All right, we're just gonna finish. So, we rolled.
Use reduce on Teddy to make him half his size.
Every
We
single
rolled opposed charisma checks, and she got a nat crit. So,
we did it.
what happens is,
That's rough, buddy.
so what happens is, Teddy, you make this suggestion. There's a fart. There's also words in the background. Honestly, nothing else matters. He says, "My bed is the largest in the castle. That being said, there is also the room next to mine, which has the second largest bed. I think that might be the best for you for right now."
And I have
And she takes your hand and smooches it. Just gives you a kiss and says, "I hope that you all get a good night's sleep. We have much to do in the days to come." And she gives you a wink. Wink.
Teddy looks like you're gonna get cooties.
Teddy.
As soon as she steps out of the room, I'm gonna roll to hit Rupert with my fucking axe.
I did the
Notice I
active
rolled
least of
to-
all of these.
I rolled a
people,
1.
Okay.
Rupert catches it with one hand and counters it expertly.
Fuck.
All right, yeah.
Next time.
Next time.
Carnival time. It's gonna be carnival time. Everybody get ready for carnival time. Good night.
Ryan.
Good night,
Good
everybody.
Good night.
Bye.